Hello, everyone. Hi. Oh, we've so many people here. Hello. Midori's tail is even here. Oh, Mrs. Puff. Here. Can we convince you? Yep, to maybe go over there for a little while. Okay. Good. Hi. Yes, Lynette is here. Hi. Jimmy is here. Forsaken Fallen is here. Hello. Lynette is here. J. Michael DeAngelis is here. Hello, Cass. Hello, Charlie. Oh, hi, everyone. Hello. Numberless Dreams is here. Hello. Jimmy's doing the same thing I'm doing in the comments, just shouting out everybody's name who is here. I love it. Alana is here. Takara is here. Hello. Another book lover is here. Steffers is here. Hi, everyone. Tania is here. Ducky is here. Hello. Sarah is here. Skit, Cassandra, Tim, Anne. Hi. Hi, everyone. It's Friday. Kathy is here. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Augie. Yeah, Midori will not be denied. Speak of the tiny devil. Hi. Okay, my desk space is a little limited. Okay. Oh, good. Tania says, after forgetting about the 2.5-hour errand I promised to run for my husband today, I'm finally getting into my little rustic studio shed to work. Tonight, I have a real tangible goal. I'm excited to be working tonight. We are too, Tania. I'm so glad you're here. Skid says, I'm still finishing up work, but ready to start creating soon. Fantastic. I rarely believe it's Friday, but I always start the stream on time. I do my best. Oh, Transcaster Radio is here. Hello, everyone. Pinball Princess is here. Hi. Everybody's just shouting everyone else's names in the comments. I love it. Cryptid Next Door is here. Hello. Yeah, 2 days in the week for you, Mike. I love it. I love seeing you here. Charlie is here. Hi. Let's see. Yes, you can join the chat before the stream goes live. You just have to go out to twitch.tv/Sarah Rhea Werner and just click on the chat. And I think it's just kind of always going. Yeah, and it'll just expand the chat for you. So you can hang out there. Yes, Tim Prime is here. Hello, Cassandra. We also have our Writers Mastermind Discord. Yes. Yes, there's a very intimidating soon panel. And I think, at least in the way that mine is set up, I think that the chat is right under that. Oh, Midori, I love you so much, but you are just so messy. She pooped on the floor today. It was so upsetting. But you know, that's one of the things about having an aging cat. She's gonna be 19 this year. Yeah, you're gonna be 19. I remember when I was 19. Oof, okay. J. Michael DeAngelis says, it feels like I haven't been here in forever, though I think it's only been 2 weeks. Yeah. Yes, time is very nebulous, especially these days. Yes, she's an elder states kitty. Tim says, it's funny that you love her when in real life she is literally the worst. You know, she's an animal and she's got her own personality. She doesn't do a whole lot to be endearing. I mean, she's very cute. She's 3 pounds. She's mostly hair, and that hair is mostly everywhere. But yeah, she's she was a good source of companionship when I was living alone in a sad underground apartment in Chicago. I got her from the Anti-Cruelty Society there. And so yeah, for better or for worse, for all the personality quirks and the poop on the floor, she's just been my little, yeah, she is she's like an owl. Like, did you ever see like an owl without all their feathers? Like, that's like, Midori's like a cat owl. She's just hair. Like, you can poke like your finger into the hair, and she's just like a spinal cord with legs, pretty much. Oh my gosh, now there's just cat hair on my lip gloss. It's awful. I know she looks bigger, but she's just like, she's so small. Here, do you want to show them how fluffy you are? Can you see? Like, my finger just goes in. It's just all fluff. Just so much fluff. Rachel is here. Hi, Rachel. Says, it's my first time. Sorry I'm a bit late. Love you, Midori. No, don't worry about being late. No, everybody shows up when they can. And I also like to point out, if you need to leave early, you are welcome to leave early. There's no feeling bad. It's just, if you're able to be here, we're grateful to have you here for the time in which you are able to be here with us. So yes, no need to feel bad about being late. There's no late. There's just being here, being with us, drinking water, hydrating. I maybe got off topic a little bit there. Good. Annie is here and says, one more page until I can write in the shiny new notebook. More Magic Escape Room tonight, I think. I love it. Yeah, time. What is this thing you speak of? Yeah. Allie's here. Hey, Allie. I love that you're here. Oh, I love it. If I've missed you, if I haven't said hello to you, hello. If you're new here, if this is your first time with our group, welcome. If you've been here for every single one of these create-alongs over the last year, welcome. You're always welcome to write and create with us. So, yes, cranky old lady kitties. That's what we've got. Oh, that's what we've got. Oh, good. Cass says, I've got some recording work to do, so I'll probably do my creative prompt pulling during the chat and then run away. That's perfectly fine. Jimmy says, I'm going to write a whole story tonight. No, do not eat that. What? You never eat that plant. I have a succulent, like a tiny, like hen and chick. I don't actually know what it's called technically. She just took a bite. Has never done that before. That's why I keep it on my desk, is because you don't eat that one. I don't know what's going on. Okay. No, this is not a class. This is a, let's see. How do we best describe this? It's more of a writing group. So we get together, we talk a little bit about what we're all working on, maybe any issues that we're having with motivation, or if you're stuck somewhere, and then we all create together for an hour. So we usually start doing that at about 7:30 Central. So in about 15-ish minutes, except I like to talk a lot. So it's more like 20 minutes we'll start, and then we'll write together for an hour. And then we'll come back and talk a little bit more about what you struggled with, what was good, what was not so good, whether you were able to focus, all of that good stuff. So welcome. Oh, cat got in the office last night, knocked over my succulent, got dirt everywhere. Oh, I feel that. Yes. It's like a sing-along, right? But we write and podcast and sometimes herd chickens. Yes, our chicken, is our chicken owner here? I don't know if our chicken owner's here. So what's everyone working on? Tell me what you're working on. We've got some folks working on podcasts. Oh, you have chickens. Thank you. Another book lover has the chickens. That's right. Thank you. Tim says, I'm going to clean up some dialogue tonight and stitch together a loopable background ambience of a house engulfed in flames. The beautiful ambient sounds of a house being engulfed in flames. I love it. Let's see. J. Michael D'Angela says, I thought I was done with the script. Everyone involved signed off on it. I went to bed. Couldn't stop thinking about how to improve it. Don't want to, quote, fix what's not broken, but I feel the need to take another run at it. Ooh. Where's this feeling coming from? Is this like, do you think there's actually something that needs to be fixed? Or is this perfectionism coming through? Is this, a reluctance to release it and move on to the next project? Yeah, what's going on? Yes, Augie is working on Meaty episode 5. I can't wait to write this one. I love your energy. What a great feeling. Oh, Sarah also has chickens. Okay, so there's a lot of people here who have chickens. Okay, I love it. What are other people working on? Let's see. Blog post for a brand new blog. Exciting for Numberless Dreams. Lynette says, my main character gets accused of murder tonight, so that is going to be exciting. And you also have, oh my gosh, you have roosters. Oh my gosh, crowing under your porch. I like it. Charlie's going to be playing Little Hope on your PS4. Yes, and that's a good reminder, Charlie. Thank you. If you are here and you are like not in a great place, if it's been a long day, if it's been a long week, if it's been a rough week, if you are just feeling drained, if you are feeling like maybe doing some creating will not be in your best interest, if you're not feeling it, you can totally use this time to play video games, take a nap. You can stare at the wall. You can do some journaling. I like to do some handwriting over here. I'm working on a little thing. So yeah, crochet, knit, bake cookies, watch some game shows on TV, like whatever you need to do to feel fulfilled as a human being, as a creator, and remember that rest is an important part of creating. So Charlie, thank you for bringing that up. I love it. Allie says, we just released our writer's call for the Written in Stardust today. So tonight I'll be working on the outline, which I've restarted again. I feel that. Congratulations. Oh, that's going to be fantastic. Oh, hit publish. Yes, Tania. Tonight's goal is to hit publish on my author website. Good. Good. Forsaken Fallen says, I've got a podcast submission and a Patreon draft open. So I'm either going to bounce between the two or write the one that feels best. Perfect. That's how I do it. I'm like, what do I feel like working on? Because if I work on something that I don't feel like working on, I don't tend to make a lot of progress on it. Or if I do make progress, I often have to end up and go back through it and redo it, and it feels terrible. So do what feels best. Yes. Skid says, going to record an audition for a podcast and work on my Facebook page for podcasts I just set up. Hey, awesome. Awesome. Okay, so it turns out like 90 people in this chat own chickens, which I love. So Katie also owns chickens. And I don't know what being egg-bound means, but it sounds really uncomfortable, and I'm very sad for your chicken. So I'm really glad that you are there to take good care of her. Ooh, season 4 scripting for Mike. I love it. I love it. Oh, the Cryptid Next Door says, I haven't been able to write my sci-fi project for almost 3 weeks. That is like the whole month of January. I'm glad to be writing again. Well, we are glad that you are writing again too. I'm so glad you're here tonight. I am glad that you're making the commitment to make some forward momentum on your project. Don't be too hard on yourself though. Sometimes after a large break like that, it can seem like it's difficult to break into it or to get back into it. But I hope that that process is easy and wonderful for you. So heck yes. Yes. Anne is finishing up chapter 9 of your work in progress. I love it. Ilana says, I'm hoping to finish the next to last chapter in my novel. Oh, you all got me so close to the end last time. Good. Let us know if you finish it. Let us know if you finish it. Oh, geez. Okay. Ooh, Sarah says, planning the first of my fantasy series. I'm going to start that over because I promise I'm literate. Sarah says, I'm planning the first book of my fantasy series for the 4th time. I hope this one is the best. I hope so too. What's keeping you from moving forward? Are you worried about the quality? Are you, does it just not feel right? Or maybe you genuinely enjoy the challenge of starting it over and over. And like, that's totally legit too. So I'm curious. Yes, Tim, you need water. Drink some water. Stuffer says, I'm taking a break tonight. Got some family stuff going on, and that's absorbing most of my mental energy at the moment. Stuffers, this is a great example. Again, understanding where you are and what your energy and what your ability are tonight. If you just want to be here and chat, if you want to do some journaling, some introspection, if you want to play some Stardew Valley or whatever it is you have, if you need some recharge time, please do that. Yes. Yes. Ooh, let's see. I want to say Namoon or Namune. One says, I'm working on a new scene for my high fantasy. Very cool. The people in my head told me I need to give more light to my side character. Do it. Do it. Yeah, Stuffers, I am exactly the same way. Stuffer says, I say that now, but I often use writing as a way to escape. So it's entirely possible I'll end up writing anyway. Yeah. I've got, I think you all have seen this before. I actually I started a new journal. You can see I'm only a few pages in here because I finished up my old one. I love it. I have this like reserve of blank books behind me on my bottom bookshelf, and I love going and like picking out a new one. But yeah, journal for me, a journal has been life-saving. It has been a way that I understand and interpret the world in a way that makes sense to me, and that is through words. So good. I hope that you are able to find what you need tonight. Yeah. Takara starting that superhero story, working on part 1. I love it. And I think you said it takes place 16 years. Was it after the murder mystery? Because I think they're tangentially related. J. Michael D'Angelo says it might be some of all that, but the big itch is that we haven't done enough to establish who some of the characters are. Yes. And often, when you start a work, you don't know who they are. Like, you don't have that information. I know that for me, when I start something with characters, they kind of develop on the way. And then, you kind of need to work backwards a little bit and fill in some of the stuff that you discover about them. If you're not having them grow into it as a character arc over the course of the story. Fantastic. Lynette says, Sarah, what are you working on? I was up at 5:30 this morning. So we have 2 cats. We have Midori, who lives here in my office and is currently taking a bath on my chair. And we have Momo, who is our 3-legged boy. And he sleeps at the foot of the bed, and he woke me up at like 5:15 a.m. by stomping all over me. And so I was like, you know what? I'm up. I'm going to go get some writing done. And so I actually I'm a very slow writer, but I got about 400 words in this morning, and I felt so good about it. And I've just been feeling good all day. I'm excited to dive back into it this evening. I had some work stuff to take care of through the middle of the day, but my prime writing times tend to be very early in the morning, and then like this time to like 10 p.m. at night. And so I'm really excited to be working on Girl in Space here with you guys. I'm on season 2. I released a Patreon update yesterday. So if you follow me on Patreon, you got to read about my negative word count experience the day that I wrote negative words. So I hope you enjoyed that. So yeah, thank you for asking, Lynette. Rachel Tries to Write says, I'm attempting a fictional research paper that shows evidence that at the end of the Paleolithic period, alien settlers came to Earth and bonded their DNA with wolves. Thus, there is evidence ancestral lycanthropic DNA in today's wolves. I love this. Is this going to be like in the appendix of a book that you're working on? Is this going to be like, I love this. I love this. I read a lot of urban and paranormal fantasy, and I don't think I've heard that like version of werewolves before. So I'm really excited to see what you're going to do with this. Oh, man. Good. Cassandra says, fixing some dinner, continuing to work on my short story tonight. I love it. I love it. I love it. Another book lover says, not sure how much I'll get done tonight. The mother-in-law is visiting, but I'm going to try to work on Vigilantes. It's so hard to write and create when your life is disrupted. And I know that various people in the chat, we talked last week, many people were facing illness. They were facing death of a loved one. They're facing just life being turned upside down. It can be so hard. So just make sure that you are being very kind and gentle to yourself as you create tonight. And that goes for everyone. Be good to yourselves. I missed a comment from Ducky. Yes. Okay. Ducky says, where was the prompt posted? So if you are looking to, Jimmy, are you also in our Discord? I'm wondering if you could also post the prompts in our Discord. Yes. Jimmy, who's Jimmy Writes here in the chat, has been posting writing prompts for us. And so he's put it out on our I Am a Writer Facebook group. So if you are a member of that, it's completely free. You can join it, all of that good stuff. But Jimmy, I don't know if you have access to our Discord, if you could post it there too. And if not, let me know. Oh, wonderful. Sarah's working on poetry. I love it. Yeah, I'm Twitch inept. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Annie says, I'm typing up story words from the last time and I'm cutting maybe half of them just in this typing pass. I had a call with a fellow writer this morning, and he's in TV, and he was talking about how you always write your scripts 10 minutes too long, because then that lets you cut 10 minutes out of your show, and that's the best kind of editing you can do for yourself. So I appreciate that, Annie. Yes. Yeah. And if you are on Facebook right now, Tim says, if you want to go wild in the fun zone, which is apparently Twitch, you can come find us at twitch.tv/Sarah Rhea Werner, all one word. Yes. Hydrate, don't dehydrate. Yes. We need merch. I need a mug that says not moonshine. I need a t-shirt, or one of those auction signs that you hold up and it just says hydrate. So every 10 minutes, I'm reminding you to take a sip. We need something like that. Ellie says, I think I figured out how to tie one of my upcoming shows into the same universe as Dining in the Void, which makes it now 5. Allie, 6 shows taking place in one universe? I don't want to, how do I, wow, that's a lot. That's a lot. And I say that with love and not judgment. That's a lot. Oh my gosh. I don't know how you're doing this. Once you're done with all of these shows, I want you to publish a sort of how I did it, so that we can all learn. I see. Sarah says, in answer to your question, I have a full draft written, but it's boring and has plot holes. I can't seem to find the right angle. I completely understand that. Sometimes you just need to get in there and get your hands dirty. Just write around in it. I have to do that myself. Absolutely. Oh gosh, I'm so far behind. Oh, people are saying very nice things. Okay, people are saying nice things about Girl in Space, so thank you. Let's see. Ooh. Let's see. Yes. Momo is named after Avatar: The Last Bender. The little. What is he? A lemur? But all the animals are 2 things. Bat lemur? I should know what that is. I should know what Momo is. And then Midori is Japanese for green, because I don't know. It doesn't show up really well in the video here, but she has these bright bottle green eyes. So yeah, we named her after that. Oh, okay. Part of a fictional journal article series I want to work on. I haven't nailed down the whole series, but Mary's alien settlement theories with human evolution. Oh, I love it. Okay, good. Jimmy says, I think I can. I'll confirm. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Brooke says, I have 9 kids. That is sort of like being interrupted by chickens, probably. Brooke. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I grew up in a family with 4 kids, but we lived in like the city where like having kids is like weird. And there were 4 of us. And so we're like this big, crazy Werner family. I can't imagine having 9 kids. Oh my gosh, you are a superhero. You are a legit superhero. Oh, stickers is a great idea. Stickers for our water bottles. That's a great idea. Okay. Yeah, somebody help me remember that. Winged lemur. Okay. Winged lemur. Okay, but it's not like a lemur bat or like a lemur bird or anything. Oh my gosh, this feels really appropriate. Pinball Princess suggests that Momo is a sugar glider and lemur. Yes. Oh, I love that. Oh, Momo. Momo. Allie says, I throw myself into telling stories because it's all I've ever wanted to do. I hope someday I can do it full time. I hope so too. I feel like you're well on your way. Oh, Google just says winged. Okay. Yeah, I like sugar glider. Let's just make the new canon, okay? If anyone if anyone has Wikipedia like edit privileges, if you just want to go into the avatar thing and just change it, I'm not advocating that you do that. I don't know. Oh. Allie says I look back and blue screen sometimes at everything I do. Yeah. Just yeah. Yeah. Actually, like I went through a point in my life too where I was working a full-time job. I was doing a lot of volunteer stuff and coordinating work, and I was also ghostwriting books. And so I just look back on that time with like vague, numb horror. Like, what was I doing to myself? So yeah. Yeah. Oh, good. Okay. And Mike, your stickers are on TeePublic. I love it. Yeah. Take good care of yourself, Allie. Please take good care of yourself, but also take advantage of that energy because like, I don't know if I have that much energy anymore. I think I've just like gotten old, and like the idea of like working a full-time job, ghostwriting books, and like leading these organizations and stuff just sounds like a nightmare. I don't think I could do it again. I did it like in my 20s, but like I don't think I could do it again. Okay. Should we, as it is 7:30, should we get to writing or creating or podcasting or sound editing or knitting or playing Stardew Valley, or whatever video games you have, because my memory is terrible. Oh, I love that. Skit has 17 cats. You guys are all so amazing. Oh, you're all so amazing. I'm so in awe of each of you. Okay, but I'm going to put our banner up here. So, okay, the way this works, I explained it a little bit earlier, but I'll give you a quick run through again. It's been a long week, hasn't it? Yeah, we're going to hang out. We're going to write for an hour. It's going to be amazing. We'll come back at the gentle summoning of the Alpenhorn, which will happen at 8:30 p.m. Central. That also happens to be 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 7:30 p.m. Mountain, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Good. And if you have, so some people have had trouble like hearing the horn that calls us back, because I try not to make it scary, because then that terrifies people who are like, I don't want to interrupt you with a heart attack while you're writing. So if you need to set a timer, I usually have my watch set for about 2 to 3 minutes before 8:30. And that'll just like gently bring you back. if that's helpful for you. The other thing I like to say is that I don't play any music or anything. I don't have any ambient sound. I just mute myself. Because I know for me, I write best in complete silence, and I know several writers are like that. But if you like music, if you like ambient sound, go ahead and just play whatever you want in the background. If it's just like hammers on anvils, if that's what like works for you, do that. Whale sounds, gentle ocean breezes, or if you're like me, 100% complete silence. You guys ready? Cause I'm ready. I missed like 100,000 comments, but that's fine. Good, good. Anne says, I'm ready for writing. I love this night writing time. All right. Let's get ready, get set, and get creative. Oh my gosh, that was so corny. But let's do this. Welcome back, writers and creators. I had to refresh my own stream here. It looks like some folks had a little bit more luck creating than others, and that is okay. Augie, writing an emotional scene, not emotional screen. Oh man, the horn almost got lost in the music. Augie says I was in the zone. Yeah, okay. Those of you who are in the zone want to keep going, like mute me, X out of this, like go do your thing. If you are feeling, if you're in the zone and you want to keep creating, like please do that. Like yeah. So how was it? I saw some people, another book lover said, well, I ate dinner, played the Switch, and talked, but no writing, them's the breaks. Yeah, that's just how it goes sometimes. And that's absolutely fine. Looks like Luigi's Haunted Mansion was the game of choice. Fantastic. Ooh, yeah, that's okay. The cryptid next door says I got nothing done today. Nothing I wrote sounded right. I understand. I understand. Actually, so I don't know if you saw me get up maybe 30 minutes ago, 35 minutes ago. I went to go and print off my outline because I got stuck and I was just sitting here staring at the words and like kind of hating everything. And so when that happens, it can be tempting to like push through, but I knew that if I pushed through, I would be pushing out bad, not like bad words, but like words that were not great and that I would end up rewriting later. And so I was like, well, where's the actual problem? Okay, the actual problem is I don't know what needs to come next to connect this point to this point. And so I printed out my outline and I started handwriting on it and it was really helpful. So yeah, it's not always going to be a magical time where you know the words flow and you feel great. Sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes it's a slog. Sometimes you have to print out your outline and look at it and be like, why am I doing this? Why did I do this? Oh, that's right. Because I love being a creative person and this is going to be really worthwhile. I just have to like figure out the solutions to some of these problems that I've posed to myself. So I totally understand that. Let's see. Oh, good. It looks like Liliana showed up. Hello. Skit says, send in my audition for a podcast. I love it. And finished chapter 9. Now needs to start chapter 10. I love it. Yeah, Annie. Annie says, I can words tonight. I knew I wanted a word, something like surreptitious and something like serendipitous, but not either of those meanings. I had to go searching through synonyms to come up with solicitous. Oh my gosh, I totally understand that. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. We can't always words. We can't always. Oh, good. And now Annie says, Alpenhorn, I got a couple hundred new words, 10 lines into the new notebook. Wonderful. Beautiful. Interrupted, so it was short. Again, it happens. And we do the best we can with the time that we have. And that is okay. Rachel says, I'm still balancing getting words to paper and pulling back from wanting to do more research. Yeah, it's some days when I'm like really worn out and just like good words aren't coming out, then I'll do some research because I'll feel like I'm making some sort of progress. But if I'm having a day when I'm like feeling the words and the words are like flowing really well, then I'll put off my research for another day when I feel a little less flowy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Augie says, I love writing my own trauma into my shows. It helps me cope, but dang, it is hard. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Numberless Dreams says, I finished the piece, but I am now questioning if I was attacking the topic from the right angle. Ooh. yeah, I mean, once you have your draft, it's maybe time to take a look at, did I come at this the right way? Is there anything that I can salvage for a draft that'll be even better? Or is this just the piece that it needs to be? Let's see. Ooh, good. Okay, there's a lot of other folks. Cassandra, 700 words. Oh my, I don't know how you people do this. Like, I can't write that much and I can't write that fast. I'm so slow. Cassandra says, I definitely got going. I got over 700 words down, but it was a good stopping point because I need to figure out how to tie the middle and ending. Good. My side character has got his hands full. Griffins. I love it. Got a good outline in for Rachel. Wonderful. Oh my gosh. Another just person who's just going forward. Katie says, I'm happy to take a break. Kind of a tedious scene, but I wrote 745 words. Wonderful. Alana was saying earlier that accidentally did some misgendering with a character. So Alana says, I wrote up to page 92, then had to go back and fix pronouns through page 7. Yes. I've even done that with getting characters' names wrong. Like, it's just, that's part of the process. Brooke, who says, wow, that was quite productive. A thing happened here. 7 pages of a thing. Brooke, that is really exciting. Ooh, also 7 pages for Mike. Great. Wow. Oh, good. So for Tim's podcast, Omen, Tim says, I forgot I had to splice in a retake of a line that replaces the word race for ancestry and adjust for timing. Yay, inclusivity. Good. Yeah, there's been some changes with D&D and Pathfinder and all sorts of game systems, and Omen is based on one of those game systems. And so I love that inclusivity, Tim. That's fantastic. Oh, good. Oh, I'm glad it wasn't a bigger thing than this. J. Michael D'Angelo says, my hunch was right, and it was simple as just having a few characters say their names earlier. And while I was there, I found a minor continuity error. So just winning. You're just winning, and I love it. I'm here for this. Cassandra says, I'm just trying to embrace the complete corniness of this story I'm writing and just go with it. Yep. Wow, Augie, holy cow. Augie says 1,318 words tonight. That's the first time I've broken 1K during a create along. I felt so distracted too. I am on fire. Yes, Augie. When it's good, it's good. I love it. And if you need to like go and keep working and like keep feeling that flow, like do your thing. Don't let us keep you here. Oh, good. I was able to make good progress on a song, got the verse and the chorus down. It feels good to make something out of this little seed of an idea I had in October or November. Good. Oh, I love that. And I think you said earlier something that you were having trouble focusing or you didn't feel like writing, and that's completely normal. That's so completely normal. Good. Steffers ended up writing 500-ish words, which was motivating. Yes, that's more than I have written all day. So I love it. Yeah, Anne says, I think my problem is that I'm tired and I don't have the creative energy right now to tap into this character. Yeah, that is completely legitimate. It is Friday night. For many of us, it's been a long week or a difficult week, or you just might be tired. Cut yourself a little bit of slack. It is okay. If it helps, something that I do is I just get to a good stopping place and I say, okay, I'm going to commit to working on this tomorrow. And I set an alarm, and then I just let myself rest for the evening, which is what I'm going to be doing after we are done with tonight's create along. I'm going to go and just, I think, read, have a cup of tea, and then know that I can get up whenever I want tomorrow because it's Saturday. I can get up whenever I want tomorrow, and I can work on my stuff. And that's just a really good feeling. It makes me feel like I'm in control of my writing life, which I feel like very few of us feel like we're in control of our writing life. But it's just one way that I can set aside time when I know my focus will be a little bit better. So again, that's just something that I do, and it works for me. Poxy, I don't know if I said hi to you earlier. Hi, Poxy. Poxy says, I didn't get any writing done today, but I did make big steps toward creating merch for my D&D page. Hey, super excited. Oh, I love it. I love it. Good. Oh, merch is so exciting. When I created my very first merch, I actually bought a whole bunch of it and handed it out to people because I was so excited. It was my my Right Now podcast. I made a whole bunch of mugs, and then I made these little pins, and everybody at my workplace had a Right Now podcast mug because I was so proud of my little self for what I was doing. Cassandra says, I think my word count was higher because I was literally just kind of word dumping onto the page. I'm sure I'll cut a lot of it during editing. Yes. That's so good though, to have that freedom. I'm a little bit of a control freak, and maybe some of you can identify with that. When I write a rough draft, it's really hard for me to give over to the idea of a terrible first draft because I want to curate. I want it to be good right away. And it's not going to be. You just have to let yourself dump the words onto the page because that's what editing is for. It is for going back and making those words good. So I appreciate that, Cassandra. Yes, Alana, I love this. Alana says it's okay to take care of you. I took today for me and just read a fun new fairy tale book. That sounds amazing. My partner Tim and I just started reading The City We Became by N.K. Jemisin, and it's been so good and so interesting and so refreshing. So I really, reading as self-care is something that's really, really close to my heart. So Skid says, I have such a busy day tomorrow, and I am both very looking forward to it and also not at all. LOL. Yes. I kind of want to looking at my calendar. Yeah, tomorrow, I have been practicing self-care in my schedule lately and sometimes I slip up and sometimes I'll have 4 meetings in one day. But for the most part, I've gotten a lot better than I used to be at not overscheduling myself. And if I do have a lot of things on the schedule, it's not all draining stuff. So Skid, I hope that tomorrow, despite your busy day, I hope that not everything is draining, and that you get some time to do the things that fill your cup and feed your heart, and yeah, all of that good stuff. Yes. Ooh, very cool. Oh my gosh, yes. Everything from masks to mugs to shirts and D&D sets. Are you gonna have dice? I just made a scary face because I keep looking for a really cute set of dice, but yes, please post the links in the Discord. Excellent, yes. Oh, Mike says, next con I'm an exhibitor at, I'm handing out stickers. I made the mistake of selling them at Podtails and later felt like a tool. Mike, it's so hard. I know. I sold stickers too. So, oh gosh, it's so hard. So, I have differing thoughts on this. On the one hand, I know people often buy stickers because they want to support the creator. And so it's let people have a chance to give you money and show their support to you as a creator by stickers are one of the more affordable things. And so if someone can only afford to give you $1 for a sticker, you get $1, they get a sticker, and they've supported your show and supported your work, and they get to show off the cool sticker. But also I feel, yeah, because I know a lot of fans don't have any money. And so there's just this weird divide between oh yeah, we're creators and we should get paid for our work, and allow our fans to support our work, but at the same time, I feel gross. I remember I had a really good conversation with the ladies from Wine and Crime. And they had an interesting rule for their merch. So like anything with their name or logo on it was free. And then anything that was like designed or like a fun tagline or a quote from the show was like paid. And so like you could get a Girl in Space like logo sticker for free because when people use it, they're like advertising for your show. And then all the other stuff, if they want that, they can buy it. But if they want a free piece, then they can get a piece with your logo on it. And I thought that was a really interesting approach. So that's kind of what I want to say that's what I started doing, but I did it at one convention. I want to say, was it Podtails where I was just giving everything away? Because I had those buttons. Where was I giving away the buttons? Podfest, maybe? But I had my little vote for coffee and vote for Velociraptor like campaign buttons for Girl in Space. And like they had the Girl in Space logo on them, so I was giving them away. Okay, that's a really long tangent, but I totally feel this. Yeah. Oh, I do too. Alana, I hate everything I write and every time I reread. I have to be so cautious. Like it's so easy for me to, every time I sit down to write to make progress, I want to start at the beginning of my entire work and like read it through. And so, but I can't do that every time because, you know, where I'm at right now with Girl in Space, I'm actually 19,000 words in. And it's like, I can't read 19,000 words every time I sit down. So yeah, that's hard. I went on a tangent about merch and now I'm behind in comments, but congrats, Poxy, who says, I finished my winter semester today. Spring semester starts Monday and graduation is in May. Yes, 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 yes. Good. What a great feeling to know that's almost over. Yes. Oh, okay, wait, I want to highlight just a few things. Okay, Jimmy says, last night I read something from Neil Gaiman where he basically told me, yes, me, that if I'm going to be a writer, I'd better just write as often as I can. Then he brought Ray Bradbury and Harlan Ellison along to stare at me and nod knowingly. I really appreciate that. And I know, was it late in 2020 or earlier in 2021, we went through the Neil Gaiman Masterclass, where he just very simply talks about becoming a master of your craft. And that's what it takes. Yeah. And if you can't write every day, then that's okay. I talk in an episode of the Right Now podcast that brainstorming counts as writing and journaling counts as writing. And sometimes if you need it to, going for a walk and thinking about your story counts as writing. And sometimes if you need it to, reading can count as writing. So just know that writing is a big thing. Okay. Oh my gosh. Yes, Wine and Crime. They're so good. They're such good people. Yes. Jimmy says we're creators and we should get paid for our work, but we may also decide when and how to give our work away. Our work are our call. Jimmy, that is a great point. Yes, that's a great point. Yes. Oh, good. And Omen may use that rule. Good. Yes, good. Good. Okay. Good. Got so many Girl in Space buttons from you. Yeah, I was giving, because I had that big, I just came in with this like big box of stuff and I was like, I want to give away all of this. So yes. Okay. Oh, thank you. Rachel says that's an excellent way to look at writing every day. Good. It's helped me because it's so easy for us to doubt ourselves. It's so easy for us to go to a place where we're saying, well, I don't write every day, so I'm not really a writer, or I don't write every day, so I'm not good enough, or I'm not enough, or I'm not. And we tend to bring in these ideas and these terms to define ourselves and to say, this is my identity. And when you start letting judgments get into the cracks of your identity, it can be really dangerous and really painful, and a really good way to stop yourself from doing something that you were meant to do, or stop yourself from doing something that you really love doing. So yeah, give yourself a little bit of grace. If you can't write every day, then just write whenever you can. Write as often as you can. Yeah, absolutely. This is a good session. I'm so glad for each and every one of you. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad that you continue to carve out time and make this commitment to this community and to yourself to be creative. It's important. It's so important for us. I'm so happy to have you here. We're getting near the 2-hour mark. And I'm getting to the space where like my brain is starting to get loopy, and I'm like, okay, it's time for Sarah to go recharge. But yeah, I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful that you're here. We do this every Wednesday and Friday evening at 7 p.m. Central. So that is 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Eastern is when we start. And we're usually here for like 2 hours-ish, little under 2 hours. So yeah, if you're just popping in to see what this is all about, please do come back. We're here on Twitch and Facebook, again, twice a week. And then for the days that we're not meeting here in a live stream, come hang out in our Discord. It's called the Writers Mastermind. And I was going to say, there should be a link for it somewhere, maybe. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, good, Natasha. Hey, thanks for doing these. It's helpful. Good. Thank you for being here. Jimmy says, please don't take this the wrong way, but it's hard to tell loopy Sarah from beginning of the live stream, Sarah. Well, that's good. That's good. That makes me feel better. I feel like usually I start out and I'm like, hello, everyone. And then by the end, I'm like, bleh. So, oh, thank you. Yes, here is our Discord if you want to come join us. Yes. Oh, everybody is just sending these beautiful links. So go ahead, type this into your browser. Come hang out with us. I saw something nice from Jimmy that I wanted to end on tonight. And I'll leave the Writers Discord address up here in case you're feverishly typing that into a browser or scribbling it down onto a sheet of paper. But Jimmy says, writers write. Writers write good and writers write bad. Writers write crap and writers write the tastiest gourmet food for the mind and soul, but writers write. You are a writer, you write. So that's from Jimmy. And I think that that is such a good sentiment to end our session on. Good. Okay. And Tania says, I'm late to returning, but I just hit publish on my website. So I'm clapping for you. I'm clapping for all of you. You're doing great things. I want you to remember that. Yes. Yes. Good night, all. Hydrate and write, dream and write, walk and write, breathe and write. Hydrate or dihydrate. All right, friends. I'm going to head out. You're all fantastic. Come hang out in Discord. Write when you need to write. Let yourself do that. And we will see you on Wednesday. All right. Bye for now, everyone.